What are the highlights of your career?
Well, I suppose what I'm most well known for, Shane, is the building inside PKF of PKF Technology. I started my career as a traditional chartered accountant, did auditing, did tax, and all of the things that normally happens inside the chartered accounting firm. But in the mid-80s, I got involved in technology. I became responsible for the firm's information technology. But one of our clients had some big problems with their company statutory records. And so I managed to create a software program to solve those problems. And as it eventuated, we ended up taking that product to market and building quite a business out of that. A bit later on, I built another software product called Superfund to administer self-managed superannuation funds. And again, that was well accepted in the market. So I probably spent 10 years of my career building a software company which had about 2,000 customers, and ultimately we sold that business to Solution 6 in 1999, principally because the accounting firm, it really wasn't part of the core business of the accounting firm.
So you moved to Solution 6 when the company was sold?
Yeah, so I moved to Solution 6 in 1999, right at the beginning of the dot-com boom, and many people may be aware that Solution 6 was one of those sort of companies which rose and fell during that period. A great learning experience for me because a lot of things Solution 6 did I didn't think was right, and it was very difficult being a senior executive inside a company where you really didn't want to follow the game plan that was being put forward. Luckily for me, Neil Gamble joined Solution 6 in 2000 as CEO and gave me the opportunity to build the product strategy going forward for the company. And I'm pleased to say that the strategy which I worked with and my team with Neil in 2000 is still the strategy which the company is essentially following even today.
Why did you create Smith Inc in 2001?
Well, I just wanted to give it a go on my own a bit. I think that I'm so interested in the accounting profession. I think there's a lot of things I can do for accounting firms and for businesses which work with accounting firms that I felt a more independent stance may be a good thing to do. So even though I went out on my own, one of my significant clients today is still Solution 6, now acquired by MYOB, but I also work with other suppliers to firms such as Business Fitness, Banklink. I'm involved as well with CPE TV, which provides the profession with an education channel on the internet. So it gives me a chance to do a variety of things which I think are all about assisting accounting firms, improving their process, improving their technology, getting their strategy right.
Throughout all of this period, you've been heavily involved also with the Institute of Chartered Accountants.
Yes, when I came back from working in London for 3 years in the early 80s, I was mentored by one of the partners in the accounting firm that I was working with to say, get involved with your profession and see what you can contribute back, because the profession gives you a lot. And I was lucky enough to do that, get involved with a whole lot of Institute of Chartered Accountants committees over a long period of time. And then in the late 90s, I was asked to join the Institute's board of directors, which I did. And then I was given the great honour of being president of the Institute in 2003. So I got out of that involvement a very deep understanding of the accounting profession, built lots of contacts around the world with the profession, as well as gaining just the straight experience of being on a fairly substantial board, and in the 2003 being chairman of that board.
What do you think you can bring to an organisation?
Well, I think I can bring a bit of outside the box thinking. I think I've got a great talent of thinking outside the square and coming up with ideas that other people may not have thought about. I've got a deep understanding of accounting and technology, which is a bit of a weird mix. Not many people have that mix. So I'm able to look at issues from an accounting business perspective. I'm able to look at technology and say, well, how can we really take technology and enable businesses to be more effective? And I'm also very much outcomes oriented. I believe that everything an organisation does, you must understand what you're trying to achieve and how you're going to try and achieve it. And I really try and drive organisations to meet those outcomes.